What's good, Gators? Another Tuesday, another video filmed in this room. Today's gonna be a little bit different. So, you may be wondering why I have an apple in my hand. I told you from the beginning we're gonna do some meditations, we're gonna do some stretches, we're gonna do some workouts. Well, we've done the stretches, we've done the workouts, we haven't yet done the meditation, so that's what today is gonna be about. So, the first thing that you're gonna need is a fruit. Okay, I picked an apple. If you have oranges, pears, clementines, grapes, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just a fruit, something small, something you can hold in your hand. Okay, this is what we'll be using during our meditation. So if you have a fruit right now, which would be nice and convenient, great. If you don't have a fruit, pause the video, go grab something. I'll be here waiting for you. All right, there we go. I think we got it. So with this fruit, okay, what we're gonna be doing today is it's a form of mindfulness. Okay, it's a form of meditation. It's a little bit different than the meditations we've done at Knolls in the pool, but it's the same mindset of really trying to look inward here, trying to settle our mind. It'll give us some benefits, in the quarantine life and even before our races. Sorry for all the sniffling. So, I have this apple. Okay, the first thing we're gonna do is look at my notes because I've written down some notes here so that I do not forget. And the first thing that we're gonna be doing here is to focus on what the objective here. The objective is to be mindful, right? We're really thinking about what we're doing. We're not just on autopilot. We're not just gliding through. We're focused. What are we focused on? What we're eating. Okay, and that doesn't mean, I'm gonna get a whole meal plan and plan out for a week. I'm talking specifically in the moment, in that exact moment, being mindful of what you're eating. So, maybe normally you would grab an apple, you'd bite it, you'd go, you'd be on the move. That's not how we're gonna do today. So you're gonna have your apple or whatever fruit that you end up choosing, okay? And the first thing that we're gonna do, the step one, is we're just gonna look at it. It's just that simple, right? We're gonna look, is it smooth? Is it bumpy? Is it rough? Is it hard? Is it cold to the touch? Is it warm? Is it heavy? Is it light? Is there one color all the way around? Or are there multiple colors? So from here in the rest of the video, you don't need to look at me. You don't need to look at my apple. I want you to take these questions that I'm posing and ask yourself about what you have in your hand. So maybe you picked a fruit that has, like mine, a little bit of yellow, a bit of red. Or maybe it's all one color. Or maybe it's a little bit heavy to hold. Maybe it's a little bit light. These are all things that I really want you to think about. Things that normally you'd grab that apple, you'd go. You wouldn't sit there and think about these things. So take a second. Really look at the fruit that you have in front of you. Okay? After we've really taken a good look at it, right? Almost like as if you've never seen this fruit before in your life. That's the type of eyes that I want you to have on this. We'll move to step two. Okay, step two is gonna be smell. Okay, you're gonna take the fruit, you're just gonna give it a sniff. Maybe rotate it around, give it another sniff. What does it smell like? Maybe there's memories that are associated with this smell. Maybe there are fruits that it smells like. Maybe there's a perfume that it smells like, right? Try to make these connections. Try to add some meaning to this smell that you're taking in. So we give it another couple smells. By the way, if your hands are not clean, maybe you want to get a hand wipe real quick and clean it like I did. Maybe you want to wash your hands, right? We want to make sure before we eat anything that our hands are clean. Now we'll move into step three, right? So step one, we were looking at it. What's the colors? What's the shape? What's the weight? What's all that, right? Step two, what's the smell like? Okay, some of you might be able to guess where step three is. We're gonna take a small bite. Not a big bite, not a bunch of small bites, just a single. Sorry, the dog wants to get in on the meditation. Lie down. Good girl. Okay, we're just gonna take a small bite here. Hopefully you've been able to, maintain with me here. Just one small bite out of your fruit. When you take this bite, chew slowly. Take in all the flavors. We're not just taking a bite and swallowing it, we're maybe letting it hang, let the flavor hang in our mouth a little longer than we would otherwise, right? That's part of why I'm chewing and speaking at the same time. It's bad manners, but in this case, it's mindful eating. Does it change flavor the longer you chew it? Does it have a different sensation to it the more chewing you do with it? And now that you've swallowed it, do you feel it in your stomach? Do you still have the flavor left over in your mouth? These are all things that I want you to think about, right? We're not just taking a bite and going, we're thinking about everything that goes into it. We're gonna do that one more time. Okay, this will be the last bite that we take together. Again, I want you to focus on what I'm saying, but you should be looking and taking in the fruit in your hand. You shouldn't be looking at the TV right now, wherever you're watching the video. Your focus is on the fruit. We're gonna take a small bite. We're gonna chew it slowly. We're gonna take in all the flavor, and then we're gonna swallow it. So ultimately what we want to do, like I said, is get off the autopilot. I'm sure you guys are eating fruits constantly, not thinking about it, which is fine. But sometimes we need to slow down. We need to be mindful of what we're doing, what we're eating, what we're putting into our body. And we need to be in the moment, right? Especially with coronavirus and all the craziness, it's easy to think about the future and what we can't control and all this. We want to think in this exercise down to the exact moment we're in. Again, the flavor, the smell, the touch, the sensation, all those things. And hopefully, like me, maybe you feel a little bit more relaxed, right? This is a good way to slow yourself down and bring a little bit of peace to you. So, it's a short video this week, a little bit different. If you guys like what this video, the direction we're heading in here, you know, maybe leave a thumbs up, maybe let us know on Thursday. We're just trying to throw a lot of different things at the wall, see what sticks. But I think one thing that everybody could use right now is a little bit of mindfulness. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the short video. We will see you on Thursday at 5 p.m. like we always do. And until then, go Gators.